Good morning, guys. So as that saying goes, money never sleeps. It was a crazy night last night. My back started feeling better, and of course, I did exactly what you shouldn't be doing, which is not straining your back. Like, you're supposed to rest. You're kind of supposed to rest when you have a bad back. Like when your back is giving you a problem, you want to rest, and I didn't do that. I did not rest, and I ended up running a show to make some money. So I ran a whatnot show and did really well, actually. They all go really well. Sold a lot. Everything that was kids, sold it on whatnot. So everything that was related to kids and stuff like that. Oh look, my neighbors just bought themselves a nice new, they just literally had an RV, so they just got another one again. They sold it and then they didn't want to use it anymore. Those people, off subject, but those people are pretty incredible. I mean, I've traveled with them to Wisconsin in RVs and stuff like that, and man, for their age, they're something else, man. I mean, they travel. They're not. And the funny thing is, it's an older lady that drives that. I think she's in her 70s, I want to say, and she drives maybe late 60s. She drives that RV herself all the way to Wisconsin, all over the place. They're even planning, I think, of going to Pennsylvania now. But anywho, so we did really well with that unit, cleaned it out. Little tip that I learned, may not work for everybody, but a little tip that I did learn is, some of the furniture, if it gets heavy and you don't think you're gonna make money, quickly list it on Marketplace while you're cleaning it out and put free until a certain time. So there were like these two pieces of furniture I did not want to deal with, and I put free until 6 p.m. and somebody picked it up and they took it. So there you go. I saved 15 bucks on storage, on having to go to the dump, and they did the job for me. They got it for me. So overall win-win. That unit was an interesting unit. I'm on my way now to pay for another unit that I bought, and then I have to go tomorrow to another unit. The other unit, I'm actually driving a distance, but I'm gonna tell you why I'm going to. That's why I purchased that specific unit. Most people would have looked at that unit and gone, "That is crap. Why waste your money on that unit?" I saw 3 TVs, the old school TVs. So those TVs, for those people that do not know this or are new to this, they go for a lot of money on eBay. For some reason, the people are buying the retro TVs like crazy, and they pay top dollar for those TVs. So I'm curious, and I saw some boxes. Pretty sure I saw a box in the back that said games on it. So I'm hoping I struck gold with games. Maybe not, but it was again, cheap unit, 30-40 bucks. I'm a guy that I'll buy units that are $400 or $500 bucks, and I'll jump into the crappier units as well. Like I'm not scared of like buying those $40 units, because I know that no matter what, there's money in those units. There is something that you will sell. The only thing you won't get back is your time and the work that you put into it, unless it's a good unit. But I've been pretty successful so far on those units that are shitty. I mean, I've managed to pull off several hundreds of dollars on a lot of money on some of those units. One of those units was that HVAC guy, which was that was a gold mine, just on rims and everything. It was a gold mine. So anyways, that's what I'm gonna do today, and then I'm just gonna like do like a little, a quick little search on the unit, see how it looks and all that stuff, and then I'm gonna clean it out tomorrow, because honestly speaking, my back is still killing me. So and the people in the storage units, these managers at these storage units, they're being very cool about it. They're not being too difficult with me, and they're letting me actually take my time on it. So pretty cool people. You gotta create relationships. That's another tip that I can give you guys. I've already become friends with pretty much every manager in every storage unit that I've purchased at. So, and they give me the lowdown, So, and they'll let me know. They'll call me. Like one lady texted me and she told me, "Listen, there's a unit that's coming up that's really good from the looks of it." So those are good things. Those are positive things. So that you want to do if you're doing this whole flipping stuff. Don't fall for those gimmicks where people are telling you, "Oh, I'm making so much on this. Oh, I flipped this. I made this much." Listen, man, you're gonna be sitting on a lot of stuff. So be prepared. And then the avenues that you think are gonna make you money one week end up being another avenue that makes you money. So you gotta have other like different places to put stuff. So like this week, I've been hitting it really good with Marketplace so far. really good with Marketplace, and the week just started. I'm pretty, I mean, and again, I wasn't really much of a furniture guy. I like to dump those things, but I told myself, you know what, I got to make every dime out of every single unit inside here. And even my buddy was pretty shocked at the amount of money I made in like 2 hours of just being at that unit. So, and they came to me, which is awesome. Just gotta be innovative, guys. Just think outside the box. So, going to the coffee spot. I'm gonna go take care of that storage unit. We'll see what's inside. Alrighty, so we got this unit. We dialed it in. We got the paperwork. So let's see what this unit has to offer. It is a cluster, so we'll see what happens. Alright, we're following her. Apparently it's across. Wow, okay. The lady's courageous. Apparently it's across the street right here. So let's Ace. Very convenient. Ace Hardware right there. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I get so excited, guys, because when I see these clusters, I get super excited because the first thing I start thinking to myself is, yes, I might run into like something that, I don't know. You get excited. I don't know. This is one of the things I love the most about this, is that it's the excitement. It's like the treasure hunting. You know, you're excited to see what you're gonna find. Here we go. Oh, this isn't that bad. A lot of furniture. A lot of boxes. Shit. Look at that back there. Oh, bubble wrap.
Oh, that's actually, I would not put those in a storage. They are made with potato starch and they attract rodents.
Oh, damn.
The U-Haul packing peanuts are made with potato starch.
Okay.
I never bought any. When packing peanuts got really, really scarce during COVID, everybody was coming in wanting packing peanuts. I'm like, no. And they said, well, you have U-Haul products. Why don't you get some U-Haul ones? I'm like, because they're potato starch. I don't want people putting them in my building. That's why.
That makes sense. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
This is gonna be an interesting unit.
Yeah, looks like you have a good selection there.
Okay. Thank you.
I can tell you it's probably not $1 million in coins, because this guy sent us that email this morning, said he wanted to abandon the unit.
That's definitely not good news for me, but
Well, it looks like decent stuff, decent furniture and stuff.
yeah, it doesn't look like bad furniture, and it looks like he's got. Oh, shit. This bad back is gonna be a problem.
We do have parts up front, so
Okay.
make use of those.
I will.
Take it easy while you got it. I'm just gonna go here and find you late flat out.
All right. Thank you.
Let us know if you need anything, and let us know when you're ready so you can release your deposit.
Okay, we'll do. The workout weights. Decent furniture. That is correct. This is where I'm curious. Okay, these are shelves. Oh, Lordy, Lord. These little baby monitors. These are little things that make money. Brand spanking. Money. Oh shit. Yeah, you're right. Light. You gotta keep your hopes up though. Might be still in there. Nice. Good morning. I got my Cuban coffee, guys. So you guys got a sneak peek of that little storage unit that I acquired yesterday. I only took out a few things, like a box, I don't know. And then my SD card got full, which sucks because I thought I was deleting the stuff out of it, but it wasn't. So lots of things happened yesterday. I go ahead and I do jump in there and I find a PS3 Slim and a PS3 what is it called again? Premium. Right off the rip, first box I open, and I find that, and I was like, okay. So that unit is a gold mine. Now I'm gonna tell you though, yesterday I got my account banned by eBay. Mind you, eBay's the only place that I've sold stuff on that I still have not seen any money. Like, I've actually made more money selling stuff on Facebook Marketplace and on whatnot than I have on eBay. A lot more money, actually. But they banned my account for no particular reason. Don't know why. I actually started getting my 5-star reviews on items that I had shipped, because the cool thing about eBay is that they hold your money. I mean, they control your money, so they're holding your money all the way till they feel like the customer's like golden and everything, and then you already sent out the product, you did the work, and then things like this happen. This is what one of the issues of what I hated so much of not having control on how I sell stuff. The fact that somebody else is profiting, not just are they taking a large amount of money from your sale, they're also controlling the money. So they have full control of everything. So since they have full control of everything, you're kind of stuck in situations like this. Like, quickly they shut me down, boom. All those listings that I took so much time to take pictures with my bad back and everything to make sure that the listings look good, they all got removed, and they gave no explanation why they did it. They just said for suspicious activity, which don't know what it is, because in all honesty, I was getting 5-star reviews on everything. Like, I had just started getting reviews. It was the weirdest thing. I had just started receiving my reviews. But again, I started doing this treasure hunting maybe 2-3 weeks ago and listing on there. I still haven't received a dime from eBay. Not one deposit into my bank account. But I've already received deposits from whatnot, and I've already received money in my hands. Last night I made another $400 selling something else from my house at night. Plus we went live on whatnot, and we sold, my son sold with me like $600 worth of items in like 2 hours. So again, guys, and that money gets released 3 or 4 days after. I mean, there's a little hold period there, but with the stuff that I sell on Facebook, it's cash money. They give it to you right there. They see you, and you talk to them, and they give you the money, or they sell it, whatever. So these are little hiccups, and the thing with eBay is once you get banned, you're done. From what I was told, I mean, it's not the same as it was years ago. So once you get banned, you're banned. Which I really don't care. Again, I had made very few sales on eBay, and the stuff that I did make sales on, I was still waiting for the money. People have already received it. They've already left reviews, and they still hadn't released the funds. So now the worst part is they do have some funds. So now, since they closed my account, now they'll hold it, from what I was told, maybe 180 days or something before they release it. It's a good little gimmick they got going on. It's a good little way of keeping money in the account, and they're making interest. Think about this at a high scale, at a high level. All this money is making interest as it sits there. But imagine a lot of me's all over the world. So it's the golden rule, the one that has the gold rules, and eBay has the gold. So, but again, eBay's oversaturated as well. I don't believe a lot of those videos of people I don't believe a lot of those videos that I see of people that they're like, oh, I listed this on eBay, I made this much money. I'm sure you did, but then you're not showing the other parts of it, where you had customers that were super pissed off, and customers that didn't pay you the money, or customers that did a return and all that stuff. So guys, everything is not as picture perfect as they make it look. You know what I'm saying? So just if you're thinking about doing this, just remember that these videos, I'm gonna show you how you're gonna flip this, I'm gonna show you how you're gonna flip that. It's not that easy. They make it look a lot prettier, and they make it look, sometimes it's better to just keep old school and just do it simple, just selling one-on-one to people. Even if you make less profit, but at least you're getting rid of the product. And again, that's another thing. You have to store a lot of stuff for eBay. It's a waiting game. So I don't know. So I'm kind of like happy this happened, because I hadn't really sold too much on eBay, and for what it's worth, a lot of work taking pictures and all that stuff without seeing the fruits of your labor. So off to the units we go. Yesterday we did find out that my SD card got full, so now we'll go ahead and we'll jump into that unit and we'll see what's inside. It looks like a promising unit. It looks like a very promising unit. I already made enough to cover it, so great deal. He has to have them somewhere in here. He has to have a lot of stuff in here. But look at this furniture.
Where'd you find that?
Right here in the front.
A Nike. Yo.
Nick, can you roll this?
You gotta lift that. Yeah. This is a nice unit. It's nice.
So I've got everybody here, all hands on deck. We found a lot of modern stuff. This guy had really nice furniture. I'm just trying to see what I find here that'll make me the profit.
Sure.
And then
Oh my God.
you know, and
Fire.
huh? It has a fake fire? Oh wow. Look at that. This is gonna be the money maker right here.
For my room.
You want this for your room?
Hell yeah.
You want to have a fireplace in your room?
Well, I wanna make my room look nice. Can we like use all this?
This doesn't match your room though.
Yeah, it does. We'll make it.
No, it doesn't. This
We're
doesn't.
repainting my room anyways.
This doesn't match your room.
Use this
Because if you're gonna get that furniture, right there, guys, like this guy has some nice stuff. But this guy, I'm still trying to figure out where is the hidden gem. I mean, on stuff like right here, I'll sell this. This is a black leather. I can see already that it's like a futon or something. So
Yeah, I want these.
this is where we'll make our money on furniture, I think. And that tote has me very, very curious because there was a PS4 bug. I've already made the money for this unit. I've already covered the money on this unit. But the goal here now is, oh wow, okay. Oh wow, this is so cool.
Can I have that in my room?
The king. This is cool.
Can I have that in my
This is
room?
cool.
Dad, can I have that in my room?
Olivia, what's your deal with elephants?
Ooh.
Oh wait, hold on. We're starting to get into. So this guy took his time. Olivia, let me just. That's it. Let me just.
Dad,
I just wanted to get an idea just for the recordings.
Dad,
Let's see what's in here. Let's see. Oh wow, look. This is nice for your room.
Ooh, can I have that in my room?
Yeah. Those are nice girly stuff.
Dad, can I?
Okay, so guys, you just get an idea, and we even have a mattress here.
First aid
But this is gonna be where I'll make at least 150 bucks on it. And then
You need the braided.
for braided. All right, so checking out. We'll see what's next. So this guy was very meticulous in the things that he bought. He apparently really liked elephants, and honestly, guys, I know it doesn't seem like a lot, but I mean, these things. Some of these things are cool. I mean, we hit gold with the PS3s. We didn't really hit gold per se, but we made money. A lot of this stuff is nice things that I'll sell. Like these cushions, I'll sell all this stuff, man. I know it sounds crazy, but this stuff now, you don't even need really, like guys, you don't even really need flea markets nowadays. Like a lot of this stuff, like if you sort it out correctly, a lot of this stuff just sells, man. It just sells, guys. Like it's easy to run sales on these stuff, and I'll make $200 or $300, you know, a night on this stuff. And that's to me comforting, you know, because you're making your money back. And at the end of the day, really, the goal is to, my goal, again, guys, because a lot of people don't understand this. Like, some people, their goal is to be super rich, and a lot of people's goals is to have. My goal right now is I just left a 6-figure job. I walked out. And my goal is to be able to sustain the life that I have, which was a life that wasn't created by that job, because that job wasn't really what created, you know, my lifestyle or anything like that. It was just my job helped me out with that, you know. So that being said, maintain it. So right now what I'm trying to do is maintain. And again, guys, at the end of the day, storage units and all this stuff is all fun, but where the real money's at is real estate. Is investing in properties, and that's where all the money. I have no idea what that is, but it's very pretty.
Can I have it in my room?
Why do you want that in your room?
It's pretty.
Olivia, your room is full of stuffies. You're guilty of stuffiness. But we'll see. I mean, we're gonna sort all this stuff out because we gotta see what we're gonna sell. We gotta see a couple of things. I mean, there's a bunch of stuff here that we gotta. There's merch that we gotta move around. So a lot. We'll have this unit. I think we'll have this unit cleared out. There's a lot of stuff here that's gonna. People are gonna get some sweet deals. Like there's gonna be people getting some sweet deals on this stuff. Yeah, which is good. We gotta take all those boxes. That's free stuff right there. That's. Thank you, my love. Even packing supplies. Cups. Those cups. I don't know what I'll do with those cups. The guy had a lot of stuff. That art piece is 1 of 3. The furniture is what really has me intrigued. And the mattress, you know, perhaps I could do something with the beds, with the bed. This will sell. Brand new. See how much he spent on it. I'm going to disclose his information. Starting to assume that this was all part of an office.
We could also use this box.
Yep. Oh my God, I so need that box. I need to ship something out today from there. Okay, so Olivia's gonna help me?
Yep.
Awesome. Awesome sauce. Wonder what's okay. So this again, guys. This is where the money's at. This is it's leather, and it's I can absolutely tell you it's a full. Oh shit! Hold on. There's a painting of some sort back there. No, you're not getting it. Leave it be. Seems like it was very well taken care of. That is gonna be something interesting to look at later on. So, all right, we'll check in later. I mean, we checked all this stuff. All this stuff is gonna sell, guys. I mean, there's little knickknacks and stuff. If we pile up, apparently you had a fan. If you pile up enough of these things, if we pile up enough of it, we can sell it and we can sort it out and sell it. I really did enjoy this unit because this unit had a lot of like artsy, like it just had a lot of cool stuff. Like it's just a really interesting unit. And then we discovered this over here, which I'm so curious on what the hell that is. It's obviously something he wanted to protect. Could be a painting, could be, I don't know, glass, I don't know. Brand new pillows. There's a lot of little things that I can sell. Pretty sure this bed frame I can sell it for something. And I don't know what type of mattress this is, but most likely, oh, it's one of the Tempur-Pedic ones. Possibly saw that mattress too. I don't know how that works. I've never sold mattresses before. But again, I'll list this and there's money here. I know it looks messy right now, guys, but everywhere you turn, he had a bunch of those blinds. I mean, he had a bunch of them brand new. So this guy really was meticulous about the stuff. There goes my little princess running towards me. Oh my gosh, she's coming towards me at a rapid speed. $100, we'll take $200. So guys, I know this doesn't look much like a setup, right? But believe it or not, all this stuff will be sold. I listed that. I had to list it somewhere else because obviously all this stuff, all this crap that I picked up, this will all be organized. This whole little section right here will be organized and everything will be shipped out. Everything will be shipped out tomorrow morning and sold. I guarantee you it'll sell. This unit was such like a good catch, but just on things that the guy had, just weird things that I found out a little bit of information, doctor. So like, for example, like I've had this, which is something I just like because it basically makes you compost. So you put your food in there and it makes compost. But now I've got one of these that I never really wanted to spend money on because I didn't trust them. But, and I got it for free. Then I used to have this blender. Sorry for the mess, all this stuff. Now I have this blender, and it wasn't just one blender. He had 2 of the same blenders. One of them was brand new in the box. Coffee machine, he had a Ninja coffee machine. Not 1, but 2. I don't know why. They just happened to have 2 of them. I'm selling this as well. I mean, guys, this is insane. Like, again, it is, and I hate to say this because I was so like caught up in my own shit that it's hard to say this, but it's not hard to say it, but it's hard to understand it. Like I was having a hard time understanding it. It really isn't that hard to make money, guys. It really isn't that hard. Like really reselling you have to have something to sell first of all. That's the whole thing. You have to have stuff to sell, but flipping is so easy, guys. It really is. Like, you can literally flip anything because people want something. Everybody wants something. Today, perfect example. Besides what I'll make on that show right now, okay? Because I'll run 2 different shows. Because right now I'm sorting things out, trying to clear up because I'm halfway through the unit. And I'll finish off that unit tomorrow, and then I'll head to Bonita Springs, which is about a 45-minute drive for me to clear out the other unit. And it shouldn't be much over there. But just so you guys have an understanding, like, I had something listed on Facebook that has been there for maybe 2 weeks max. That's the thing with Facebook. At least it doesn't stay that long. So that guy comes to my house, buys it for $100. It was a pressure washer that I found in a unit. Bought it for $100. Then saw another pressure washer that I actually did trash picking on. That my son found it. You guys probably saw it in the previous show. Oh no, I never uploaded that one because it was too dark. And my son picked that up, right? And my son picked that up and then never ended up using it for his little car, like his cleaning service of trash cans that he wanted to do. Because he works on his own, he hustles, he does his own little money so he can buy his stuff. So that being said, that pressure cooker, he goes, hey, I'll give you another $20 for it. Something that I just picked up and the guy was already there and I hadn't even posted. It was in the way, to be honest with you. And I go, okay. And I go, you know what, man, since you're so cool, dude, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to give you, what is it you do for a living? He goes, pressure wash. And he goes, I do a little bit of plumbing. I had a kit that I had gotten from one of my units that it was useless. You can see it in the one I found the rims. And I just gave him the little kit and stuff like that. Boom, 5-star review, good to go. And then, and that just keeps building me up. And now, people will be looking at me in the marketplace and be like, okay, definitely a guy that's trustworthy. I could definitely buy from him. It was a little bit of a setback, eBay, kind of like, because I had made totes with eBay labels on them, and I had certain things that I was selling on eBay. It's a kind of a setback, and I know that they're going to hold my money for a long time, because that's what eBay does. But it's fine. It is what it is. There was nothing odd there. I was shipping out the products, and I can still log in, and I can see people are leaving me reviews. So they're getting their stuff, and they're leaving me positive reviews. So I don't know what was the reason behind that. But nevertheless, guys, and look, this is how it works, man. I sold clothes, boom. I pack it, ready to go, ready to rock and roll. And I just keep shipping stuff. I just keep shipping, and man, I hit gold with the boxes as well. The furniture will sell. That unit is not gonna make me, believe it or not, it's my son even upgraded his room because he has a huge room, and he's really like odd about the furniture that he uses or whatnot. So like he says he's gonna use, he liked the bedroom set that the doctor had. So like we kind of like. The other unit made me more money only because it had really odd stuff. Like it had like kitchen cabinets and stuff like that. But no unit will not make you money. You can make money on any unit. You can find a way to make money on any unit. Especially right now with the way technology is and the way the world works. Easy to make money because people out there want something. There's always a buyer for everything. So you just got to find that one buyer. That's it. And I know that a lot of this stuff, I could probably sell it easier on Facebook Marketplace. But I don't want to sit around and hold all this stuff in my garage. I gotta really get a warehouse. Once I get a warehouse, then I'll price differently and I'll make it work, So anyways, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. Keep on following me tomorrow. We're going at it again in a new storage unit. See how much money I can make tomorrow.